I beg, can someone tell me wetin this more cross now do this guy? When they force himself to remove the cross. Wetin that cross, the cross blocking road, wetin him do am? When they force himself to remove this cross, where the mole and put? Wetin the cross do am? Now the cross been problem. Wetin the cross do am? I beg someone tell.
Any country that is going to be destroyed, I will see it from afar. Any country that is going to be saved, I will see it from afar. You know, for the past few days, there have been a video trending on the Ghanaian internet space regarding the Islamic cleric who have brothers in Nigeria, who came out to declare openly that if anyone insult Prophet Muhammad in Ghana, or anyone calls Prophet Muhammad a false prophet, especially when you are opposing Islamic religion, that every Muslim in Ghana should kill such a person, that is not a sin, that they are doing the right thing.
Wallahi ukunwa wa yeboni yabet ma ka se police phone beti mi won ai wallahi tallahi ukunwa obe ko aljanna o se mi si wallahi tallahi ukunwa obe ko aljanna na fa se abada chi watu onya na okunu ase wadi ko sheni Muhammad atam Islam sum shishaya nyame ashato hono obe biara wobe ko sheni Muhammad atam bia munya na abunkunu munchaliti.
Well, this is a normal message from these Islamic clerics, especially in Nigeria. It is everyday message. In fact, in Nigeria, they don't just preach that if somebody insults Prophet Muhammad, kill the person. If person insults your religion, kill the person. They have passed the level of preaching that to the level of carrying out that threat. They have killed a lot of people, a lot of Christians, because they said they call it blasphemy. That is what this Ghanaian Islamic cleric was saying. But guess what? It was just a few days ago I noticed that Ghana is in another level of civilization. Make any Nigeria not go the wrong mouth with Ghanaians, and I'm going to tell you why. We are not the same with Ghanaians. I see people who understand what future holds for them. I see people who understand what it means by a little fire can consume a nation. I see people who are ready to protect their life with everything at all costs. I see people who doesn't tolerate Islamic extremists. I see people who are forecasting what is about to come to Ghana. And I was a good observer. I was watching Ghanaians for the past 3 days. And I can tell you that I love Ghana. Yeah, I've never made this statement before. And a lot of people might still be thinking, why is Okocha sounding like this? I'm sounding like this because not that Ghanaians just stop this, but Ghanaians predicted what will come if they allow this kind of teaching. I saw different blogs. They were posting that these people, the next step is to form bandits, to form terrorists who will be protecting their preaching. The next step is that they started writing. I will show you most of them here. They started writing that these people might just come to push a pro-Muslim president in Ghana. And immediately the person steps in, you see all this preaching, they will not do anything to them, they will legalize it. So everybody, I saw journalists going from school to school, trying to drag out the education minister who brought Arabic to Ghana recently. I said, yes, these people, they understood what went wrong. They now know where everything is heading to, that it is the Islamization of Ghana. Nobody told them that this is where it is heading to. But if it is in Nigeria, you make such statement, they say you are religious intolerant. You are not trying to tolerate other religious people. Among these Ghanaians that posted this man that are warning Ghanaians about all these things. And I believe me, there is no Islamic cleric that will make such statement again in Ghana. Because this man, what this man is going to see, in fact, he is going to run out of Ghana if they did not even arrest him. If he escaped arrest in Ghana, he's going to run out of Ghana. And I'm going to tell you why. Now, this is one of the things that made me laugh yesterday. Bango Ideas. He posted something. He said, not to sound religiously biased, but if Ghana should make a pro-Muslim the president, it do embody such maverick elements who would revolt against other religions, institutionalize the Sharia law from bandits and courts, and ultimately turn Ghana into Nigeria. I saw this post and I read down. I saw some Nigerians trying to react. What do you mean by turning Ghana into Nigeria? That was when I discovered that so many Nigerians, not that they are in bondage, they are blind. Do I blame them? No, I can't blame them. This is because if you see a madman walking on the street, and if that madman could turn away and tell the next person to him, I am mad, please, I need to take medicine, just say glory to God, because that madman is healed. That madman is no longer a madman. If a madman discovers that he is mad, that madman is no longer a madman. So when I saw people from Nigeria trying to react negatively to this Bango Ideas post, I said, this is because you are mad. You are blind. This is just an example of what Jesus was telling the scribes and Pharisees. He says, woe unto you, you scribes and Pharisees, because you don't want to enter into the kingdom of heaven, and you do not want people who want to enter. The scribes and Pharisees are the pseudo-intellectuals in Nigeria today. Those who claim, they say they love Nigeria, they say they want one Nigeria, they say they want Nigeria to remain one, they say they want the unity of the nation at the expense of the blood of innocent Nigerians. Everyday people are being killed because of Islam, because of Islamization. Other people try to maneuver it. They say, oh, it is Fulanization. I say, you are an idiot. You are an idiot and a fool. A terrorist organization came, Boko Haram. They came in the voice of Abubakar Shekau. The video is seen online. They came out to read their mission statement. Guess what? They declared a war on Christians. They said this war is majorly against Christians in Nigeria. And one moron is coming out to tell me that the war of Boko Haram and all these people is not religious. They are trying to tell you it's not religious. Bakurawa came, they started teaching Sharia. They see that Nigeria is not ready to be Islamized. They carried gun. They started fighting to implement it. All of them are just fighting for one thing. The mission is to overthrow the Nigerian government, to put what they called an Islamic caliphate, which will be governed by Sharia law. That is their mission statement. You see, Nigeria and Ghana is not the same. I just discovered it. Nigerians are blind to their problem. Nigerians are blind. See, social cultural values and religion is the only problem Nigeria have. I am telling you. And you can't see this because you are mad. I'm saying you are mad as a figurative expression. When I mean you are mad, like you are in a state where you don't know your problem. That is madness. You are in a state you don't know your problem, because once you discover your problem, you have solved it. Like Albert Einstein, a scientist, he said, if you give me an hour to solve the problem on Earth, I will spend 59 minutes trying to, define the problem, trying to know the problem, trying to, know everything about the problem, right? And use 1 minute, just a minute, to solve the problem. Does that sound impossible? No. This is because when you know a problem, you will know the kind of solution you will proffer. Do you know why everybody is just trying to bring solution to Nigeria? Today, this one will tell you that, oh, we need good leader. Tomorrow, this one will say constitutional amendment. Tomorrow, this one will say this. Next tomorrow, this one will say this. We all know that the amalgamation of Nigeria is the problem. We know that incompatibility of cultures and values is the problem. We have some northern states who practice Sharia. You have Sharia court in Nigeria where you have Nigerian court. There is opposite law that repair each other. Sharia law doesn't go with Nigerian constitution. It's opposite. Nigerian constitution will tell you that if somebody do something that you don't like, go to court. File a civil case in court. If somebody curses you or somebody says something you don't like, file a civil lawsuit against the person. But Sharia law will say, if somebody says something you don't like about your religion and your prophet, kill the person. And you will kill the person in a country you say that it has a constitution. The person will die, and Nigerian constitution will not be able to judge the person because they use Sharia law to kill the person. They have Sharia court of appeal, Sharia police. No, are they mad? Like you can't just wake up and reason once. You can't just wake up and reason that Nigeria is never sustainable. Oh, no, we have to do this. I'm just laughing. I will be here. Let the blood be splitting. No problem. Since you people fail to understand the problem. Let the blood be split. Now. Look at Plateau State. Plateau State is 90% Christians. Only 10% Fulanis there are killing the 90% every day. Every day they are doing mass burial. I don't pity them anymore. I don't pity you people anymore because you first to realize how can you be burying since in the year 2000? Plateau people are burying every day, mass burial, and you say you don't know the solution, and you say you can't solve it. Gun you will not carry. Fight you will not fight back. Like, okay, you are still wishing Nigeria to be one. You all will die. They will wipe you out. They wipe you out because your religion seems to be docile in Nigeria. Christians are docile. You understand? If you talk about leave it to God, leave it to God. God is not in charge on earth. You understand? God is not in charge on earth. The day you realize that God is not in charge, that is the day your life is going to change. God will not come to save you. In a situation, He has given you power to save yourself. And I'm not trying to preach religion here. But if you read your Bible, Genesis chapter 1, you read from verse 27 where God created man. After God created man, God disassociated Himself from earth. He said, let man take dominion. What is dominion? You don't know the meaning of dominion. So you're expecting God to save you from bandits. You all will die one after the other. It's not a cause. You are waiting for God to save you from Islamic extremists. They dare. When we were growing up, there is this prayer that Catholic bishop brought. Prayer of Nigeria in distress. Go it and see it. I prayed that prayer for good 5 years. I was wasting my time. It is time for you people to wake up and understand what is going on. So, you know why I'm trying to narrate all these things? Why I'm trying to come up with all these things? Ghanaians are very, very much ahead of Nigerians. Just a spark, they knows where this thing is going to. They just forecast it to the end. Just a spark, an element of Islamization spotted. They have done the hypothesis and they knows where the result is going. And they are now set above it. They are ready to fight it. They are ready to do everything. But in Nigeria, every blessed day, Islamic clerics are saying all sorts of things against Christians. They are saying all sorts of things. Boko Haram are doing their own. The person who formed Boko Haram, who created Boko Haram, is still campaigning for Nigerian president, going from one TV station to the another. The man who created Boko Haram. And one folk will come out to tell me that Nigeria is good, Nigeria is sustainable. It's a matter of time. How many years are you going to last? Highest 100 years, 90 years. We are talking about our generation, infinity to come. I don't think about my generation. I don't think about my life any longer. I am having children. I am a father. Which kind of life are we living for our children? This is the difference between the Chinese and the rest people. Chinese will always reason about their future, their generation, the unborn children. But a Nigerian man will reason as far as I have billions or millions more change in my bank account. I have my cars, I have everything. Oh, here is good. Nigeria is good. That is the problem. We can't reason far. Your country is conquered. Your country has been taken over by the Islamic extremists. And most of them are ruling you in top government positions. They have infiltrated your country. They have taken it over. Just for them, they are not in haste. They are not in haste. They understand the signs of time. They understand that they are waiting for the end time, in Islamic end time calendar, that the Mahdi is going to come, that will not jihad, that is going to kill the whole people on earth who do not believe in Sharia. And your Bible will explain it better about the war that is going to come at the end. There is nothing happening that if you follow the signs of time, that you cannot read the handwriting on the wall. I study this Quran in English. I study Bible, Torah, many books. Read. We understand many things that are going on. Not because you want to read to pass exam or to do, just to acquire knowledge and understand what is going on. So this is a clear example of a nation that wants to prosper and a nation that is going to do. You see Burkina Faso, Ibrahim Traore made a statement and all the whole extremists in Africa are shaking, calling him all sorts of names because he said, why are you going to Saudi Arabia to study Sharia? Why are you coming to Islamize? Better stay there, don't come back. And everybody is fidgeting. Anyway, it is what it is. No, I just fall in love with Ghanaians' mentality. Yeah. You see, We are not living in a life where you get things by folding your hands any longer. You must talk. You must speak. You must step out to do something for yourself. I rest my case.